Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
It is episode 253 of Weather Weekly. Good to be with you as we kick off the month of December. I'm meteorologist Marcus Bailey in Indianapolis, Indiana, Wish TV. Good to be with you here as we officially now start the meteorological winter season. Astronomical winter still a few weeks away, but we are starting winter off with a bang. Had a pretty potent winter system over the weekend. Didn't get a ton of snow around the metro area, but nearly a foot of snow over the weekend for northern portions of the state. So it was a really, really good thump. And all of a sudden now, it is winter, and it is winter in a big way. Because we also have a few more systems we have to keep an eye on here this week that could give us some more accumulating snow. And we're going to stay pretty cold for a while as well. So winter off to a very, very fast start. I should also note we picked up 1.7 inches of snowfall in Indianapolis on Saturday. That was actually a daily record for that date, the 29th. It does put us to 3.5 inches of snowfall for the month of November. That's good for 19th snowiest and the snowiest since 1997. So we don't see winter start off this early very often. All right. But the pattern is going to remain busy. A lot to talk about as we gear up for this first week of December. It is the week ahead for December 1st, 2025. That's next on Weather Weekly. It is the week ahead for December 1st, 2025. Let's jump in. It's going to be a busy one here, so we need to kind of dive in and let you know what to expect. All right, for your Monday, a lot of the day is going to be pretty quiet. I've got cloudy skies. Wind's not crazy high. I think those are going to ease up compared to what we had to deal with on Sunday. I'm not going to rule out maybe a few flurries for the second half of the day or light snow showers. I don't think, as of right now, that that's going to present a huge issue for the drive home for Monday afternoon. Okay? I've got highs around freezing, right around 33 degrees on Monday. Now, Monday night, we will have another system that's going to be moving in here, and it does give us the potential for additional accumulating snow Monday overnight into early Tuesday morning. All right. Now, this has got some differences compared to what we had to deal with from this last week. I don't think that we don't have the thump, all right, like what we had where some parts of the state picked up 10 plus inches of snowfall. I don't think we're going to have that kind of moisture, but this is certainly, we're going to be on the colder side of that. And so this presents us with more of a light and fluffy snow potentially, and that may give us more accumulations, okay? So I do think accumulating snow, at least couple of inches or so, could be possible Monday overnight into Tuesday. Again, this is going to happen during the overnight hours, and I think the bulk of the snow accumulation should be done before we hit the morning drive on Tuesday. That said, there is a good chance that things are going to be difficult heading into work and school on Tuesday. So just an early heads up on that here. Again, not going to be a huge snow, but I think it's going to be enough that it could present, obviously, some very slick travel conditions leading up to our Tuesday. Tuesday's high around 29 and mostly cloudy skies once the snow continues to pull away. Now, really cold temperatures midweek following this system. I've got lows into the teens, lighter winds, but when you're into the teens, it doesn't take much that we could be sending our wind chills near zero for Tuesday night. I think we'll do that again on Wednesday night. All right. And really, really cold air coming in for the end of the week here. So Wednesday, we're partly cloudy. Temperature high around 34 and overnight low around the mid-teens. Again, wind chills near 0 when you wake up for Thursday morning. Thursday is going to be even colder, partly cloudy, a high of 22 and a low down to 6. I think wind chills could be as low as 5 below to 15 below Thursday night. Friday, that will be another winter system that we are watching potentially. There's a little bit of agreement, but we're still a ways out. But it could have a lot of similarities to what we just experienced this weekend, where we're going to have some snow. There's going to be a pretty good moisture supply, but you're also going to get some warmer temperatures in the upper levels coming in that may flip the switch in parts of the state. So that obviously complicates the forecast. So I think we start as snow potentially on Friday with highs in the upper 20s, lows into the low 20s with snow continuing Friday night. And then heading into Saturday, we'll call for rain and or snow and highs into the mid 30s. All right. So, man, active already with at least 2 chances for snow coming up here for this first week of December. Of course, we'll continue to update throughout the week. Watch my social media pages here coming up on Monday, obviously, for the system Monday night into Tuesday. And then as we get later on into the week, updates on the potential for Friday system. All right. Yeah, here we go. Welcome to winter all of a sudden, right? It's off to a very fast start, which has not been a very typical thing for us in years past. So definitely getting things kickstarted very, very early. All right. Coming up, we're going to do some stats for you. Look back on the month of November. I already kind of gave you a little bit of a hint with the snowfall there. We'll talk temperatures, and we'll do the long-range forecast as well, all coming up next on Weather Week. All right, let's do some stats for the month of November. And I already kind of brought this up, but we'll mention it again for the weekend system, 1.7 inches. That was from Saturday. It did break the daily record for that day on the 29th of 1.6. That was set back in 1942. For the month now, 3.5 inches. The normal value for the month of November is not even an inch, 0.7. So we're up plus side 2.8. Now, last year we had 3.3 inches of snowfall. It is the most snow that we have received since 1997, when we had over 5 inches for the month of November. All right, so off to a fast start. And then obviously we're going to be possibly tacking on a little bit more here early on into the week. In terms of temperatures, though, it's interesting. Our average is at 44.5 degrees. That is good for 44th warmest on record. That is out of about 155 years. So we're on the front end, right? We did have some warm days. In fact, I think I'm only like 2 weeks removed, a little more so, from playing my last round of golf for the season, probably. I don't know if we're going to see any warmer days ahead that I'm going to be able to sneak out. So, I mean, it did flip in a hurry. Right before Thanksgiving, we had that really strong wind advisory day. And all of a sudden now, here comes the winter chill, and we've got a very active pattern shaking out. So it has been a very interesting November. A lot of mild days, and then all of a sudden, here comes the cold. So, yeah, that's where we stand for that. In terms of the 8 to 14 day outlook, this would take us from December 7th through the 13th. I think we stay cold. There's some pretty strong signals of below average temperatures over much of the Ohio Valley, and it kind of stretches all the way up to New England, and near normal precipitation across much of our state. There is a very small kind of sliver in the southern portions of our state that could go above average. All right. December, our average snowfall, average precip, so liquid equivalent, 2.92. It's actually one of the drier months. February is the only month that's drier, 2.92. And our average snowfall is 6.4 4 inches of snowfall. That is good for the second snowiest month for us here locally in central Indiana. Okay, only topped by next month, January, which is at 8.8. February is not far behind at 6 inches. So this usually is a pretty busy month when it comes to snow. And obviously, with our forecast here, it is going to get a little active, at least this week. And we may be at least tacking on some numbers here going through the week. All right. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast. Again, make sure to stay tuned to social media. I've been updating that constantly here over the last several days with this past weekend system. Those of you that follow along, hopefully you've been enjoying that. A lot of videos, a lot of posts, all that kind of stuff. So follow along, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Search for Marcus Bailey Weather. You can find all my stuff there. Also, you can get my forecast Monday through Friday, starting at 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Wish TV, Channel 8 locally in central Indiana, and at wishtv.com. Hit the live stream button. Hope to see you there. You can also get our forecast 24 hours a day at our website at wishtv.com/weather. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all part of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you soon, and God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.